What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate, listen. So, if you saw the tweet that Golden Boy put out, they're saying that they're going to make a thorough investigation to look at what's going on. And they said that Ryan Garcia, it's obvious he had this ostarine in his system, but he didn't do it intentionally. Ryan said he took nothing. You see how their stories already don't match. He took nothing. They're making this up. They're just coming after me. It's some people. This is what he said. And that's why I said in the last video, what do you mean some people? You make it sound like it's just some random people who went and scooped your piss up out of a toilet somewhere or something. Like, no, bro. You're saying one thing, Golden Boy saying something else, and pretty much, what fighter have you ever heard say, "Oh yeah, I took something"? I took something. No, they always say they didn't take anything, and then basically, as the heat starts to turn up, oh, I had some bad tea. Well, it was a woman's fertility drug. Well, I don't know how it got in my system. I didn't do anything. I'm fucking clean. I hope the apology is as loud as the disrespect. Oh, you know what it was? I consumed 30 eggs. Okay. So check this out. Alicia Baumgartner, hair sample after damn 30 damn days. And you see, what really happened to Alicia Baumgartner? Nothing. Now, who's to say she wouldn't have already had a fight by now if not for what happened? But not really. Nothing really happened to her. She didn't get stripped. She just had a little vacation, that's all. Go travel, fly, go do some shit, right? She didn't sound like she was worried about anything. Nothing really happened to her. Nothing really happened to Conor Benn. He still fought. So even if they ban you in certain states or something, or certain countries or some shit like this, just say, what really happened to you though? Nothing. So, these little baby suspensions that they give these fighters, man, and my thing is, I clearly can see that people don't care about rules. They don't care about nothing. As long as you can get away with it, it's okay. Even when people say shit like, yo, well, the Hayes let him get away with it. You right. Yeah. And y'all the same ones bitching because Tank didn't let him get away with that shit. Oh man, why Tank have to put a stipulation? For the same reason that Haney didn't put the stipulation against Ryan. That's why. So this motherfucker don't balloon up and, oh, but it was only 3 pounds. 3 pounds that he couldn't fucking lose, right? And y'all were okay with the fact that this man didn't honor his contract. Y'all were okay with him, his bullshit behavior. He's overweight. He's drinking beers on stage. And yeah, now it's all starting to make sense, isn't it? He bet on himself to win millions of dollars on himself. That's why he wasn't sweating that $1.5 million. Yeah, he knew what was going on. He knew the advantages that he had. He already understood all of that. Man, it's like that faithful guy, that good-hearted guy who's surrounded by like majority cutthroat people, and what you do, you're good, it doesn't matter. It means nothing to these folks. So yeah, you go ahead and cut weight, you do all that shit, and yeah, I'm not. And I'm gonna come in here super strong, and I'm gonna fucking take steroids. And still couldn't knock this motherfucker out. Now, I just listened to a doctor talking. I can't let y'all hear the shit because I'm driving, but bottom line, he said that this ostarine is not in anything that you can buy over the counter. He said it's not meant for human consumption. So it's not like you can go take some supplements or something. Oh, it had ostarine in it. What was taken on purpose. Of course they're going to deny it. Oh, no, I'm a clean fighter. Everybody knows I don't cheat. What the fuck you mean? You just fucking cheated by not making weight in the first place. In the first fucking place. So, regardless, you know what this is like, man, in all honesty? It's like imagine you have a daughter. She gets involved with a guy. And then the guy says, hey, listen, babe, I got a fantasy. I love you. You my everything, but I just got this fantasy, like, And I owe one of my boys a favor, man. Like, so what I want to see and what he want to see is like my friends, like 8 of us, just gangbang you. It's only gonna be one time. Nobody's gonna judge you. You know, I just need you to do this for me. And you know, by doing this, you helping me to pay off a debt that I owe to somebody, you know, or whatever. Or it's just a fantasy I have. Now, as a grown ass woman, your daughter can't press charges or nothing, right? She agreed to it. She wasn't raped. And even though she agreed to it, I guarantee you, it ain't a fucking father or mother out there, a decent one, that will go, nah, I'm cool with that. It's no problem. Oh, you know, she's grown. Nah. Yeah, they're in there come on. They're in there gangbanging this chick. They yakking all over her face and everything, calling her all types of names and taking turns to just pounding her ass up, right? Right? She ain't nothing but a little cum dumpster. What fucking respectable parent is going to be okay with that? Not one. So even though Devin and Bill, yeah, they didn't cover those bases. See, you look at any fighter in boxing that has ever been on top of things and making sure all the years of Floyd saying, I want to make sure that we on a level playing field. That's all. Keep the sport clean. Oh man, Floyd scared. He don't want that work. Motherfucker, he wants to fight the guy. The guy don't want to take the fucking test. He must have something to hide, right? But now all of these fucking fighters that keep failing tests, but nobody seem to fucking have the common sense to understand, hey man, look, people going to get away with what you let them get away with. Okay, somebody will molest a child, they can get away with it. What you going to say? Well, you let them get away with it. That's exactly how people treated this shit with Devin and Bill with Ryan. And I'm like, yeah, no, they let him get away with it. That's on them. But it's not honorable what he did. And he already showed you he's an opportunist. So why the fuck would we believe that we already know that he did this shit on purpose? It came out of his own mouth. Fuck that weight, man. I don't give a fuck about that weight. Yeah, and then told y'all all to suck his dick. You know, I don't know what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? Burning weight off. And, you know, everybody been saying, look, what was it? Like a week out, he was 6 pounds over. I remember they asked Devin, do you think he's going to make the weight? Devin said, yeah, I think he's going to make the weight. You know, no, he didn't make the weight on purpose. On fucking purpose. So if this stuff is not meant for human consumption, and you can't go and buy some protein powder or any type of, you know, energy drinks or something to cut fat or do whatever. This is something that it's used for certain things, but it's not meant. This is what the doctor just said. It's not meant for human consumption. So it got in his system. You know, it's so crazy. Listen at what these motherfuckers are actually saying. Okay, if you're saying this shit's in your system, but you didn't take it. You didn't take it, right? That means somebody on your team, somebody, okay, that's in your company, decided, let's get this motherfucker a boost. Somehow y'all always got something in y'all system and y'all don't know how it got there. And basically, most fucking fighters, I'm pretty sure, don't drink faucet water. So that whole thing about, you know, oceans and shit being contaminated with certain things, I already shot. Listen, I'll let y'all hear the video. I did 2 videos on that situation before. And bottom line is, most of them drinking bottled water. Okay, or they have the filtered, you know, water, whatever. But bottom line is, or have the water, you know, delivered to their house, and they have the, you know, most fighters, you don't really see too many fighters drinking faucet water. But bottom line is, it's so funny how they know so much, but when it comes to something in or on your body, they don't know shit. So his story, you know, if he starts to change it up, well, I ate this or I did this or that, or no, you know, if you can't, and the doctor said you cannot go in the store and buy this. This is not something that you can buy over the counter. It's not something that's put in foods and stuff. It's not something that's put and you know, performance enhancing like drinks and shit like that. Like, no. So how did he get it? I don't even know what. First of all, I don't even know how to get started. Like, really. Motherfucker, listen. You don't even have to physically drive anywhere. This is the day of the fucking social, on the internet, man. You can very easily find anything. Anybody can find it for you. And because you got two people standing there vouching for you, they don't know. Do they know every time you take a shit or a piss? When you eat, are they like, wait, let me inspect that. They don't know what the fuck you did or didn't do. Now, at the end of the day, like I said, people was like, yo, Ryan got jacked, man. He swole the fuck up. And listen, what was I saying? Way before we even knew that he took anything. What did I say? Yo, he looked way bigger than Ryan. You can see that shit. Way bigger. And for everybody talking about, yo, how he gets so damn muscular so quick though. Like that. Like, yo, I never seen Ryan usually looks scrawny as shit. Right? Now, we know that as you get older, you know, everybody don't get it the same exact age, but their bodies start to fill out some more. But nah, this motherfucker basically did what he did on purpose, and we know it. Now, if you'll cut weight, if you'll purposely not miss, if you will purposely miss weight, we supposed to believe that you such a saint because you always talk about God. Yeah, you sit there 1 minute you talk about Jesus and God, the next minute you fuck this, fuck that, bitch ass motherfucker, suck my dick. Right, real saint, real church going motherfucker, aren't you? All of the stuff that he says and everything that went down, I'm telling you right now. Listen, the money that you win in a bet means you won the bet. They find out that you had that, like we already, it's already said the shit was in the system. So we don't know if we didn't hear. What we didn't hear is that he already requested to have his B samples tested, right? Okay, like I said in the last video, if this motherfucker fails his B sample as well, I mean, and people, but what about no, fuck that. You got to make a statement somewhere. And I've been saying for the longest, they should, man, listen. Bottom line, we talking about Ryan right now. His ass should have to pay back that money because he didn't win it. He didn't win it legitimately. 2, it should be called a no contest, and basically, this motherfucker should be removed from the fucking sport. Y'all don't understand the severity, right? See, y'all quick to RIP, oh, to this legend, oh, that's so sad what happened, condolences to this person's family, blah, blah, blah. What? Once again, like I said, man, Devin took a beating. And for that shit to be due to a motherfucker, 1, cheating by not making weight purposely, to not be drained while he is, and then 2, this motherfucker's taking shit. What if he would have killed Devin? I know a lot of y'all probably be like, yeah, he killed that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Yeah, he killed Devin. Because y'all stupid like that. But at the end of the day, he may have done some permanent damage to Devin. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't take but one fight. People used to say, yo, I don't understand how Ali got Parkinson's. He barely got hit. No, he listen. You saw the fights with Frazier. You saw the fights with Norton. You saw the fights with Foreman. Don't you know it only takes one fucking damaging fight, just one. You can kill a person with one fucking punch. Like literally. All right? Bottom line. He ended up with that shit. The type of punishment that Devin took, it's kind of similar to what Julio Cesar Chavez did to Meldrick. Only difference with that was Meldrick was clearly winning that fight. But he took punishment to the point Meldrick Taylor was never the same after that fight. He was never the same. The same shit could happen to Devin. We don't know yet. But the bottom line is, anytime you cheat, anytime you need an advantage in any sport, your record shouldn't, oh, this motherfucker was on shit and he played the whole game. Oh, energy was up and everybody, yeah, okay, cool. No. Yeah, they should definitely like, you know, they should take some type of action where there's real repercussions where motherfuckers don't want to risk it again. Now imagine a basketball player cheating, a football, right? Well, yeah, football more of a contact sport, and you know. But imagine somebody punching you in your face, punching you in your ribs. Imagine. And you want to know what people were saying too, fight night? When they was doing, their analysis on the fight, people were saying, yo, Ryan looked like he hitting harder, bro. Yo, he looked stronger. Yeah. You know what? This is where I'm saying, even for what Alicia Baumgartner did, wasn't nobody saying that about her. The only person that said that shit was Leonardo too. But people were saying, yo, Ryan looked like stronger, like he hitting harder now. And they're thinking it's because he went up to one. No. Your power carries over, but as far as you hitting harder, no. When you cheat and you feel the need to have to take it there because fair and square you can't. Now, bottom line is, Devin fought the wrong fight and he got his ass whooped. But if we're going to play stupid and act like none of this is happening, let's just ignore it. None of this is happening. He failed his test, and this dude sits here talking about everybody knows I don't cheat. This is just some people coming after me. It's all lies. And hey, go see all this. Just start cursing and swearing. Go to some Warwick shit or some stupid shit. That shit lit, yo, this and this and this and this. And so, like, just trying to dismiss it. No. That's almost like, hey, listen, man, I don't know how to tell you this, but, your daughter has cancer. Damn, that's fucked up. Well, I'm going to pray for her. Then I'm going to Warwick, and, this shit going to be lit. That's just so nonchalant. So let me explain something to you guys. You all just had a lot to say about Francis Ngannou losing his son. Devin is somebody's son too. He's somebody's cousin. All right? I don't know about him having kids or whatever, but he's bottom line. Yeah, when it's a baby, it's like, damn, he didn't get to live yet. But bottom line, it's a human life. Let's not play stupid. You got people that fucking cry because a squirrel gets ran over by a car, like literally. They don't even want to see it. You understand what I'm saying? So we talk about a human life. Doesn't matter, baby. You understand what I mean? 5 years old, 20 years old, 50 years old, 80 years old. Bottom line, it's a human life. So don't sit here and pretend you so fucking concerned about what happened to Francis Ngannou's baby when, here's a man who did what he did and Devin could have lost his life from there. And y'all that hateful and fucking stupid that y'all celebrate that kind of shit, just remember, the same shit you applaud and accept in your life can happen to you. Can happen, and even worse, because a lot of times it's somebody that you love so much and it can happen to them. It won't be funny then, would it? This is some real unprofessional shit. And y'all know before this stuff about the steroids even came out, I was saying the same things about the simple fact y'all don't care. Remember, I dropped the video. Yeah, y'all don't even care about people respecting rules and following rules and honoring their contracts. Y'all more interested in nah, King Ryan won, like some little... I don't even know how the fuck people even put up with y'all. Like, seriously, I don't even see how a person can even like you motherfuckers. The ones who act like that. Like, nobody give a fuck, man. He won, but just guess what? He cut some corners for damn sure. He took some shortcuts. Now we find out that he was juiced the fuck up. Well, like I said, he should be stripped of those things, that money. And he should be, any of these fucking fights. Let me tell you something. When you got something in your body and your best defense is whatever was there, I didn't do it intentional. All these fucking fighters are so busy doing what that you don't know what you're putting in your body. You a fighter, you in here drinking and smoking and shit. You don't know what you're putting in your body, but it's there. No, it's not there. They're lying, they're making it up, but Golden Boy says something different. So is it there or not there, Ryan? Are they lying or what's going on? It's crazy. It's really crazy. Because, in all honesty, now don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people that's getting that, Ryan, but there's a lot of little fucking fanboys. What it is, they're butthurt because they did all that talking and bragging. Nah, come to find out, Ryan was cheating. They don't want that to be the case. So they want to go with they're just making it up narrative because they don't like the simple fact that Ryan Garcia didn't win fair and square. He didn't win fair and square even without the steroids, knowing how he took the shortcut. And their line of defense is, like I said, oh, but the Haney's accepted it. Still and all. You know what, man? It's like things happen in life, man. And I remember somebody wanted to play me in basketball one day. And I remember having a blister under my foot so bad for letting somebody, I was a teenager, letting somebody get under my skin. Not make me mad, just irritated because he kept begging to play me. And I had on sneakers. My sneakers weren't even strained up. I didn't have socks on. I just slid my feet in my sneakers and went outside in my backyard. And I still beat this motherfucker. But I had a blister under my foot, like almost the length of my foot. Hard-headed, pride, like, nah, I'm not quitting. Nah. No. That shit had me on the shelf for about a week, man. So there was a dude I know had a blister under his foot, and I'm like, yo, what do I gain out of whooping your ass with a bad foot, man? I already know what that's like. I said, you want to play me so bad? I said, at 100% you can't beat me. So how you gonna beat me now? You got a bad will. Nah, no game. Nah, cause my man putting up money. I'm like, okay, so what you think? I'm gonna take your money and split it with you? Cause pretty much that's what's gonna happen is you're gonna get beat badly, right? What do I gain out of doing that? Nah, when your foot get better, then we can do this. Okay, if I'm going into the game, and okay, now imagine that happened, and I'm just doing a bunch of other shit to try to get a boost, and nah, man. No, you're playing football against a team who don't have they don't have the equipment on, but you do. They just got on fucking gym clothes. No. This is why I made the video. And like bottom line, and that's what it was based on, people not honoring their contracts. You're breaching your contract, man. You're sitting up here. You can't even wait and be professional like you're supposed to. All the fucking paper, nobody's sitting there now talking about, yo, the pay-per-view didn't sell this or how many tickets. No, nobody cares about all that shit now. Like I said, they shot the fight down. And even accused, was criticizing Devin Haney for even fighting him. Even Adrian was like, yo, Ryan going through some shit right now. Fight me, all that bullshit, right? But bottom line is, now you know why he was so confident and bet on himself and did all that shit. Because he knew what the fuck was going on. He knew what he was doing the whole time. Now, how in the hell? That's like when if somebody, even if you have a gun license, and you're not a government official, you don't do nothing with the government, no type of way, but somehow you got a government-issued gun. You got military-issued guns. Explain that. What fucking store did you walk in and buy that gun? Like, no, they don't sell these guns in stores. This is some shit you gotta. Isn't it obvious you had somebody from the inside? Like, so bottom line is you're guilty of it. Now, what? Somebody broke in your house and put a government-issued gun in your house or something? I'm just saying. Nobody knows what happens. Nobody knows how it got in their system. I'm clean. I didn't do anything. And then all of a sudden, we get some half-ass 3 months later fucking response about, well, we don't think they did it on purpose. Intention. Okay, so explain this one. Explain this, because this is the newest one. It's the latest. Explain how something that you can't even go into a store and buy is in your system. Mr. I don't even know where to get steroids. And then, hey, like, what are you, 5, man? You can find anything. And the sport that you're in, for you to sit here and say that you didn't take anything at all, but yet it's in your system. Once again, I'm innocent. I did nothing. Right. Okay. You bet all that money in yourself and look, I told y'all I don't think the boy's head is good. I don't think he's acting. I told y'all I don't think his fucking head is good. But, y'all keep sitting there, oh no, he bamboozled us. No, he ain't bamboozled shit. He bamboozled you. I still think Ryan's fucked up in the head. He doesn't act like a normal person to me. And for all of what he's been saying, when you think about it, he's been really saying much of nothing. Just talking a bunch of rubbish. He acts like a fucking kid, man. And I told you, even when you look at the build up to the fight, when Devin's being interviewed by himself, Devin was straight. But when he's being interviewed with Ryan, it's just like two little kids, man. I'm like, sometimes people dumb their shit down or stoop to another person's level. And that's what I felt like. I'm like, man, and I clown both of them. Y'all know that. I put the video out with the Sesame Street characters. Yeah, that's what it felt like I was watching. Some shit for kids. And I'm sitting there like, man, what the fuck kind of press conference is this? Well, just bottom line, y'all. You know, I told you guys, I only make bets when I feel 1,000% confident that who I'm betting on is going to win. Right? Now, there's times where I might not feel I feel confident. Certain fights are a lot easier to really, I'm going with him all the way than others. But I'm saying, for a man to bet millions on himself, whose money is he betting? His own money, right? So, all right then. And like he said, he want to be strong for the fight. He made all these accusations and said and did things. He said, fuck that weight. I don't give a fuck. Bottom line, I don't care about the 1.5 million, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Ain't nothing to me. Yeah. I know it's nothing to you because you was juiced the fuck up. And that's probably, too, why he was so energetic and, like, acting all crazy, snarling and frowning his face up. And y'all thinking, oh, man, he's just trying to sell the fight. No, Ryan's fucked up. And motherfucker probably was having a roid rage. Sometimes we were seeing him. Hey, think about this, too. All that crying and talking about Christ and how he's want to give the love that Jesus put in his heart and all this bullshit and all this talking about God. Y'all eat that dumb shit up, don't y'all? Y'all really believe in that goofy shit. Y'all really think this motherfucker is infallible. Like he's above cheating. Nah, I tell you what. We're going to see over the next couple of weeks how his story changes. Because I'm telling y'all, if this motherfucker is found straight up guilty, and I don't see how the fuck you got something in your system, okay, that you don't know it's there, but this is not even shit that you can go in a store and buy. And like I said, when people dump shit into the ocean and stuff like that, yeah, it can come up through your shit. And I put the video up and showed y'all that. Well, I'm just saying. It's ironic that this shit happened the day before and then the day of. So after the fight, not before, after the fight. And you're going to tell me that something like that just ends up in his system mysteriously, but it's nothing that he consumed on his own. Man, come on. And like I said, that doctor sat there and said, this is not meant for human consumption, man. This is why you can't buy it in stores. You can't order that shit online and say, like, no, like this is not something you can just go and get. For you to order some shit, man, or however, bottom line, if you, let's say if you have to order it, okay, well then that makes it even worse, wouldn't it? Think about it. He didn't say anything about ordering. That's me saying it. But he said you can't buy this in the stores. So that's my point. Let's say if you have access to it by ordering it, that means you ordered the shit then. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. We're going to see what's said. And if he's found guilty, they need to make a statement. All these fucking drug cheats that come into this game, they make all this money, they cheat, even for those that've been suspended and then come back. Once again, if somebody gets killed in the ring again due to somebody cheating, just like with Alicia, what I tell you, she ain't gonna be the last one. There's gonna be somebody after her. Now look, and bottom line is, I don't give a fuck how much you like a fighter. Look, let me tell you something. I don't like cheats. I don't like opportunists. I don't at all. So if y'all think that this is okay, what he did, and y'all just happy to say Devin lost, I mean, I don't know what the fuck you gain. I mean, I don't I like I said, it don't matter. All I'm interested in seeing good fights, but fair, of course. That's all, because I'm into that shit. But there's no way, shape, or form that I'm sitting up here okay with someone having to cheat to win. And if y'all okay with that, y'all just as big as a piece of shit as he is. Golden Boy is not saying the same thing that Ryan is even saying. So if anything, Ryan, it's in your system, man. We can't say you didn't take some. I mean, you can say you didn't take something intentionally, but something had to happen, man. It's in your body. So if you didn't take it intentionally, that means somebody on your team set you up. And we keep hearing the same shit over and over. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. Blah, blah, blah. It gets quiet for a couple of months. Next thing you know, that motherfucker's back in the ring fighting. Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.